Hey everyone, another day, another handheld, with this one being AyaNeo's Flip DS. I'm unfortunately very late to the party with this one. Despite me being within the first 50 Indiegogo backers for the Flip DS, I somewhat foolishly went for the AMD 8840U CPU model, which has had substantial delays, so have only actually had it a couple of weeks now. Still though, AyaNeo's Flip DS is the only dual screen Windows gaming handheld about, and that's something a lot of us have been saying that we've been wanting for years, hoping it will finally top the 3DS as the best handheld to play 3DS games on. And to its credit, the AyaNeo Flip DS immediately stands out with its clamshell dual screen layout, echoing our beloved Nintendo DS's and 3DS's. But unlike them, it's a fully fledged Windows handheld PC, capable of running modern games and with some serious emulation potential too. AyaNeo have announced this week that they will be shipping an AyaNeo Retro Power Bank off to backers who placed their orders before August the 1st by means of an apology for the delay, which is a nice gesture, especially considering how quickly the Flip DS runs down its own battery, but I'm getting a bit ahead of myself there. As with all AyaNeo products, the Flip DS comes fantastically packaged and comes with a power brick, with a worldwide adapters and a decent USB-C charging cable too. In terms of specs, we've got a couple of CPU options with the AMD Ryzen 7 7840U or the AMD Ryzen 7 8840U, and RAM configurations that start with 16 and go up to 64 GB. For the displays, we've got a 7-inch 1080p IPS panel with a decent 120Hz refresh rate for the primary top screen, and a 3.5-inch 960 by 640 IPS panel with a 3:2 aspect ratio for the bottom screen. The battery is spec'd at a 45 watt-hour, which gave me just over an hour's gameplay with modern games and just under 2 hours with lighter emulation, which did always speed by, but despite its relatively small size, the Flip DS is still quite weighty, coming in at around 650 grams, though it's a testament to its design with just how well this weight is distributed while it's in your hands. We've got Windows 11 and the AyaSpace 2.0, which really does actually come into its own with a dual screen setup, which allows you to monitor system performance, use a virtual keyboard, and have quick access to apps while you're not using the second screen for emulation. First impressions of the Flip DS are good. The design feels both unique and premium throughout, and although it is a bit chunky, the weight is distributed well. In terms of I/O, we've got a USB 4 Type-C and a USB 3.2 Type-C port, alongside the Oculink port, a microSD card slot with a bit of a fiddly tray design, and a headphone jack. In terms of heat management, as long as I sticked at a 15 watt TDP, my experience was absolutely fine, but anything above that, or playing the Flip DS for a good few hours at a time, I could start to feel the heat around the left side of the handheld, and especially on the bottom screen. So, if you're looking to playing the latest and greatest games on the Flip DS, the heat is certainly something to be aware of. In terms of controls, AyaNeo have been able to cram a lot into your hand's reach, with it using an Xbox-style layout to its face buttons and joysticks, but we've also got a few small configurable buttons next to the shoulder buttons, as well as 4 additional configurable buttons and a mouse bit on the face of the controls. The big difference to all of the face buttons, and something that did take me a bit of getting used to, is the fact that they're all recessed due to the clamshell design. This was obviously somewhat of a necessity, so the device could close without risking any of the parts, but it definitely impacts the overall feel of the controls. The buttons are clicky and responsive, but their flat profile definitely took me some getting used to. But to be fair, I am very much acclimatized to the more traditional pronounced controls. Both the joysticks and shoulder triggers, while functional, have a pretty limited and restrictive range due to the recessed and compact designs, which can make precise movement and response a bit of a challenge. However, for most 3DS and Wii U emulation at least, they do work just fine. So, as I mentioned previously, AyaSpace 2.0 actually came into its own for me on the Flip DS, and really gave me some customization monitoring and smart options. Something I do wish was pre-programmed for the Flip DS specifically though, was using one of its many hotkeys as a F11 full screen shortcut. Thankfully, this is very easy to do yourself using AyaSpace, where you can take any of the customizable buttons and map either a short or long press to the F11 key, which then in turn gives you a one press shortcut to make whatever the primary app on the top or bottom screen full screen, which is super handy while emulating Wii U and 3DS. Speaking of which, I thought I'd do a bit of a focus on 3DS and Wii U emulation in terms of gameplay footage this time, given the uniqueness of the Flip DS. So I'll cut some gameplay footage now before summarising back up at the end.
Machine gun ready. Enemy ahead on your right. No!
30 seconds left. Third place.
Go, go, go! That's it. Keep it coming.
20 seconds left.
Bullseye! Missile rack ready. Enemy behind. Restricting.
5 seconds.
Keep it up. Enemy on your left. Machine gun ready.
So, in summary, the AyaNeo Flip DS is a unique handheld that's a good fit for those of us who want to blend the nostalgia of the dual screen era with the power of a modern gaming PC. What's cool is the dual screen setup is more than just a gimmick here, it actually enhances the Windows handheld experience. However, the Flip DS is definitely not for everyone. The steep price, average battery life, and some ergonomic issues are understandably deal breakers. But if you're someone who loves unique gadgets and can appreciate what the Flip DS brings to the table, it could well be worth considering. However, if you are looking for something that's a bit more straightforward and budget friendly, you should definitely explore other options. That's it for now though. Thanks so much for watching.